Hello and a very warm welcome. You're watching Times Now with me, Priya Behel. The question that we're asking right now is, has divide and rule become Congress's default response every single time it faces a controversy or a tough situation? Why are we saying that? The reference point is the ongoing face-off over deforestation in Kanchagachibowli, where bulldozers that had been tearing through the forested landscape in the name of development were finally brought to a halt, if only after Supreme Court and High Court orders. Congress now has decided to give this entire saga a twist that seeks to divide the country. Congress MP Mallu Ravi has stoked this controversy by claiming that there is a North Indian hand behind the student protests, and the students who are opposing massive destruction in the only green land left in Hyderabad are actually doing so because they are jealous.
ప్రభుత్వానికి వచ్చిన భూమిని ఎవరికైనా వస్తే వెంటనే దాని పొజిషన్ తీసుకోరు కాబట్టి పొజిషన్ తీసుకుంటుంటే అక్కడేదో అన్యాయం జరిగిపోతుందని, లేకపోతే దీని మీద ఇచ్చినటువంటి సోషల్ మీడియా వాళ్ళంతా గుజరాత్ వాళ్ళు, నార్త్ ఇండియా వాళ్ళు, హెచ్సిసిలో హైదరాబాద్ సెంట్రల్ యూనివర్సిటీలో ఉన్న ఉత్తర భారతదేశం నుంచి వచ్చిన విద్యార్థులు ఎక్కువ మంది మన తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రంలో జరుగుతున్నటువంటి ఈ అభివృద్ధిని చూడలేక పెద్ద ఎత్తున వ్యతిరేకంగా సోషల్ మీడియాలో చేస్తున్నారు. ఆ చేసిన వాళ్ళందరి మీద కేసులు పెట్టడం జరుగుతుంది.
Now, this commentary comes after the Supreme Court itself wrapped the state government for its project that has wrought devastation on the ecosystem in the area. One really wonders if he says that the judge is from North India or is jealous of Telangana government's development or the state's development. The Congress party, however, has filed cases against 54 students along with members of the ABVP following their participation in a protest against the Telangana government's plan to clear this forest area for a developmental project. Now, sources say that the government is mulling a mega eco park in this area. It, however, seems like the Congress is trying to take focus away from that issue by turning the protest into a north versus a south matter.
I think it's an absurd statement, a nonsense statement made by Congress leaders. This shows the mentality of the Congress party, that they are divisive in their thinking.
एक तरफ भारत जोड़ो और एक तरफ भारत तोड़ो, ये कांग्रेस की पुरानी नीति रही है.
वो डिवाइड ही करेंगे और हम उनको करने नहीं देंगे.
This is absolutely wrong. The university is a home for the entire students from the whole of India.
Joining me on the broadcast is Mr. N.V. Subhash, BJP's spokesperson, Shravan B. Raj, ABVP National Secretary, Krishank Mane, BRS spokesperson, Syed Asad Abbas, who is a political analyst, is also with us. Mr. Abbas is somebody who sympathizes with the Congress in general. What do you think led to this reaction? Honestly, I really tried to give Mr. Ravi a benefit of doubt. I thought there must be some logic to it. But I'm just, I'm dumbfounded. You can see that.
Priya ji, firstly, I've always believed with great power there's great responsibility and equal accountability. And accountability, it's what sets apart the respective democracy of our beautiful nation. Now, to keep things in mind, what is happening with the Hyderabad situation here, Meenakshi Natarajan, who is the All India Congress Committee, she's the General Secretary, has reached Hyderabad. She's already had a meeting with Revant Reddy Garu and 3 ministers at the Secretariat, and has said that for Rahul Gandhi ji, and to the Congress party, the wildlife conservation environment is paramount, and therefore they shall seek looking forward to meet all the interested parties here, the respective students and everybody coming together so that they are able to solve these situations.
No, also, but it doesn't look like Mr. Ravi is abreast with all these developments, because he says that all the opposition was because of jealousy.
Well, I believe that now coming to the political side of it, you know, this land was not just fought by the Congress party now. Previously, the BRS party, led by KCR Garu, the Bharatiya Rashtra Samiti, fought tooth and nail in the courts for the same land. Now that the Telangana Congress government has won the case during their tenure and they're looking forward to bring in development, they want to stall it. The fact of the matter is BRS needs to stop playing petty politics here.
BRS is not North Indian. Mr. Ravi did not say that. Mr. Ravi said North Indian students from Gujarat.
Well, that is Mr. Ravi's, of course, as an individual, he's entitled to his opinion. But what I receive categorical statements from Meenakshi Natarajanji, who's the General Secretary of AICC, she's also the Telangana state in charge, is clear that for the Congress party, for Rahul Gandhi ji, the wildlife, environment conservation is a topic, is an issue which is of utmost paramount. And therefore, they've promised and assured that they will do everything possible to advocate the same. She has also
so will they
said,
take action against Mallu Ravi? He is not just some leader, he is a Congress MP.
I'm sure the Congress party will definitely speak to him and understand what his opinion is. And of course, that be it Mr. Ravi or anybody, they need to toe the party line, which is most important than an individual's opinion.
But it doesn't look like, sir, that people in the Congress toe the party line, because NSUI was also a part of these protests. There were posts that were made viral on social media where they had also advocated for the same cause that leaders from ABVP and other student groups also advocated. Eventually, they deleted some of those posts. So clearly, the party is changing its priority very quickly.
I do not think so. As a matter of fact, largely if you look at it, is the ABVP which is spearheading these student protests. We also have a representative from ABVP, not from the NSUI. I'm sure he'll be able to tell his part of the story. Largely, I think what Natarajan ji has said, I've spent much of my political career advocating for environmental issues and students' rights. And she says, as you know, Congress and Rahul Gandhi ji are firmly committed to the environment and rights.
Sir, Rahul Gandhi ji,
look forward to engage
Rahul Gandhi ji is so
dialogue.
committed that he has committed to silence. Or have I missed something?
That's not true, PRG, and I'll tell you why. It is on the orders of Rahul Gandhi ji that Meenakshi Natarajan is there. She's also looking
Where were those orders when trees were destroyed?
dialogue.
In fact, my colleague Somit went to that piece of land, and the devastation that has already been wreaked, I don't think that damage is revocable.
She said, I have come to engage in dialogue with the Joint Action Committee of the University of Hyderabad and other concerned
Sir, Mr. Rahul Gandhi is extremely
regarding
active on social media. If not giving a bite, can you please show me a single social media post that he has made? Now, what you're telling me, how do I believe it? I cannot believe it even if I want to, because where is the evidence?
I will answer that. Ma'am, I am quoting you from the New Indian Express. I can always tweet you on the same front. And also,
sir, I am quoting you from Congress MP's bite, which you say is his personal opinion, which I have played out. The extracts from what he has said, we'll just play out on our screens for our viewers of what Mr. Mallu Ravi has said.
Please? Can I just 30 seconds to ma'am? Ma'am, I can see that with respect to politics, it's not played on social media, ma'am. It's a real ground issue.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely. Which is why when Rahul Gandhi was there for Rohit Vemula, for a cause, he decided to make his presence felt. Where is he now?
Where is he now? Why don't you ask the same question to Modi ji, ma'am? This is the problem with you, Godi media. You always question Rahul Gandhi.
Sir, it's very easy. You yourself, you can classify me as Godi media. You will say that I am North Indian because I'm sitting in Noida. That's why I'm jealous of the Congress and Telangana. I mean, that's pretty much baseless. You said that ABVP is protesting, and let me now bring him in as well. Mr. Subhash, I will also come to you eventually. Shravan Raj, now, the allegation here seems to be that these protests were politically motivated, and there are students from North India, especially Gujarat has been mentioned, who are doing these protests because they are jealous of Telangana's progress. Are you jealous? And were you the only ones? And are people only from Gujarat in your ranks?
So, first of all, I don't know what nonsense Mr. MP Mallu Ravi is speaking in front of the media. That's the first thing. Because we can't expect something better from the followers and sympathizers of Sam Pitroda, who always tries to divide the country. Because you have seen earlier, Sam Pitroda has made such remark, and few days after his suspension, he was taken back into the party. This is how the Congress party always works. They believe in divide and rule policy. This is the same reason the Congress party right now wants to bring a regional angle into the University of Hyderabad land issue, because students were protesting peacefully with one voice. If you ask your media persons, it's visible what slogans the University of Student Community has raised. We have raised the slogans Bharat Mata Ki Jai, Vande Mataram, Students Unity, Long Live. That was the slogans raised from the University of Hyderabad. There are people coming from across Bharat, and University of Hyderabad is having students from different countries also. Once they are into the university space, we all are students. We all are part of the University of Hyderabad community. That's the first thing I would like to make. And the second thing, Mr. Said was talking about, this was something politically motivated, right? No, the anchor was talking about, Congress is alleging that this is just a politically motivated gimmick, right? So this was the allegation Congress party was raising from the starting point of time. Akhila Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad doesn't want any political organizations backup for this fight. We are fighting from the first day onwards. When we were fighting on the streets of Telangana, when we were fighting in the streets of University of Hyderabad, our Karyakartas were detained, brutally attacked by the Telangana police. At the time, where was the Mohabbat ki Dukan of Rahul Gandhi?
I'd like to come to that, please.
When a regional divide campaign was spearheaded by the Congress leaders, where his constitution, where Rahul Gandhi was carrying across his Bharat Jodo Yatra.
Respond to that?
Yes, Mr. Abbas, please respond to that.
This is the question I would like to ask.
Yes, let him respond.
Firstly, the gentleman from ABVP says we are not politically motivated. Respected sir, you need to first know that you are a political students wing of the Bharatiya Janata Party. How can you deny that? Where were you, sir, when the RA forest was being cut down? Can you not interrupt me? I did not interrupt.
No, Mr. Raj, let him speak. You will get a chance to rebut. Let him speak. Yeah, please, sir.
Yeah, so respected sir, I did not see even one person from your ABVP at the RA forest. Where were you, sir? Where was your political student wing's arm? Nowhere present. Why are you so selective, sir, when it is Congress ruled state or opposition ruled state like West Bengal or Telangana? All of you are there saying we are not political, but we are from a political family of the BJP. But when it comes to RA forest, you will not be there.
But Mr.
छोटा सा परिंदा भी वहाँ पे पर मारने नहीं आएगा. What level of duplicity and hypocrisy is that, sir? And
it's very interesting that you cite the example of RA, but Mr. NV Subhash, that is also an example that BJP has been citing. Would you like to elaborate?
See, as far as Hyderabad Central University is concerned, first let me talk about it. It is the failure of the Revant Reddy's government, because there are no funds in the coffers. They have chosen this land to be sold for a huge sum. And we believe that in 2006 to 2008 also, there is a Delhi-based company along with one of the members of the Gandhi family who have an eye on that. Now they got an opportunity to take over that, to give it to builder. The second thing is, Hyderabad Central University belongs to everyone in the state and everyone in the country. Different parts of the state, the students will come, different parts of the world will come. They are not so stupid enough to be provoked by any other political party. Let me make it very clear, Priya. Today and yesterday, Revant Reddy has conducted a meeting, and he is now blaming on some of the political parties about this, the fake video, and then he says it is the creation of the artificial intelligence. And what happened to the Telangana police? What happened to the the cyber security department? What happened to the friendly police of Telangana? What are they doing? That means it's an intelligence failure, and it is the failure of the government. Yesterday he had just made a group of ministers in that, and then included some of the senior most the ministers in that who happen to be the alumni of Hyderabad Central University. They know very well about the status of the university on that, and then Meenakshi Natarajan has to come from Delhi, and then she had held the discussion in the secretariat and as well as the Gandhi Bhavan and that. Why is Rahul Gandhi silence on that when he speaks about Rohit Vemla and everything, environmental issues, the pollution?
BRS actually was the one who said that when it comes to RA forest, when it comes to Hasdev forest, Rahul Gandhi is very much present and they're on the side. But the very selectivity that Syed Abbas was citing the tables are turned because Rahul Gandhi is nowhere here. But they are saying that he's working behind the scenes. Are you convinced?
Well, Priyaji, to keep it straight, just 3 to 4 days ago, Rahul Gandhi ji wrote to Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji to stop offshore mining in Gujarat and Andaman to protect wildlife and the environment. Then why isn't he writing the same for the University of Hyderabad, where his own Congress government is doing this? Coming to this point of North Indian angle, day one from this entire University of Hyderabad campaign has begun. The Congress government, right from Chief Minister Revant Reddy to Cabinet Minister Ponguleti Srinivas Reddy to Mallu Raviji and to this present panelist also, till the present, they have been indulging with name calling. Revant Reddy ji in the Assembly House called the students as foxes, saying that those who are protesting are foxes, there are no deer there. Number one. Number two, the cabinet minister, Congress minister, who is a part of this committee also, Ponguleti Srinivas Reddy, said they are not protesters, they are not students, they are on payment. They are taking money and protesting. Number two. Now Mr. Mallu Ravi comes and says that there is a North Indian angle, these are North Indian students. Let me remind you that Kerala students, from where the same Kerala, when Rahul Gandhi ji lost his election, Kerala gave him a political opportunity. The same Kerala students also were beaten here. And coming now with this whole point of view to divert, as you mentioned as an anchor, initially you mentioned that the Congress, after getting a rap from the Supreme Court, is trying to divert this. They are, they are making false propaganda against the students. They have hired social media influencers who have campaigned for betting apps. These social media influencers are making reels against the University of Hyderabad student movement.
Okay. Syed Abbas, is it because this pressure has been building from all across? And Justice Gawai, who I do not know, I couldn't get time to check whether he is from Gujarat or he is a North Indian or he is jealous of Telangana. He said the Chief Secretary of the state will go to temporary prison constructed on the same spot near the lake if he wants to enjoy the state hospitality. One can't help it. Better ensure our orders are complied with. This statement was preceded by several other statements where they said what was the hurry of rolling out the bulldozers. But look at the tone and terror. This is the exasperation of a judge. He is not political. He is not from the ABVP. He is not a student who is protesting. He is not North Indian. And I would assume that he is not jealous of Telangana development either because he has no stakes.
Priyaji, 30 seconds, Priyaji.
Yes, sir, the question is asked to me.
Mr. Mane, plus we'll let Mr. Abbas respond. We'll come to you later.
I did not interrupt any of the panelists. I'm sure they'll extend me the same courtesy. Mr. Krishan Mane probably is new to politics here. He did not understand the political jibe that Revant Reddy Garu took against his own BRS party members, saying that there are no tigers in the forest, there are only cunning foxes. The jibe was at your party and your party workers, sir. That is the BRS party, including your leaders. Now coming to the point, important point raised by Priyaji with respect to the judge's orders, court observation and judgment. Absolutely, there are no two ways about it. I, as an individual political analyst, I completely side with the judge, and any government, be the Telangana Congress government or any other government, must abide by the respective judge and the judgment. But the problem here is the selectivity of using the bulldozers. Using bulldozers in the forest is wrong. But what about all those bulldozers without even a court's orders are being used to raise down houses of people? That is a fact.
Will make a
that
right.
is what is happening in Uttar Pradesh.
No, the court has pulled up those people. Court has ordered compensation as well.
Just 10 seconds, Priyaji, but that is wrong. As a matter of fact, there are many judges who are against that, calling it unconstitutional.
Yes,
calling
and
it,
your
this
point
is an
being?
absolute violation of fundamental rights.
Yes, and your point being?
The point being simple. When it comes to opposition states, you know, we are all going all guns blazing against them.
No.
But the same bulldozers being used to raise down people's home.
Times Now has reported the court verdict in that case, where a compensation of 10 lakh rupees each was announced, and when the state has pulled up, when the court has pulled up the state government of UP.
Okay, now the other important point I'd like to make here with respect to Telangana government is very simple. The Telangana government, of course, ruled by the Congress party, has decided to constitute a committee with a group of ministers. 3 ministers have been named: Bhatti Vikramarka, Sridhar Babu, Ponguleti Srinivasa Reddy Garu, to consult with Hyderabad Central University Executive Committee, also Joint Action Committee and civil society groups, students delegation, all stakeholders to resolve and give a way forward in Kanchagachibowli.
But sir,
the fact is, we can bicker over it, we can debate about it, we can fight about it.
I can play out the visuals which show the before and after, sir. All these consultations will not bring back even a single tree. But yes, Mr. Raj, please go on. You wanted to respond.
So yeah, my response is to the Said Asad ji, and it's about the constitution of the committee. Do you think the student community and the faculty community of the University of Hyderabad are fools to believe mere this drama by the Congress government of Telangana? We are the research scholars doing intense research in the university campus, and we have good number of academicians in our campus. If you see the series of events happened, starting from the first, the statement cited by the same members who falls in this committee, what they were talking against the student community, they first mentioned we have the paid workers, we have the forces, university doesn't own the land, there is no forest, there is no deer, there is no peacocks. These were the statements raised by these committee members at the starting point of time. And they have come up with a committee to preserve the ecosystem of here. You will be surprised. I would like to, I don't know, I am not citing his name, one of the Congress corporator of Lingojiguda area. He has said that the university has to be demolished. University has to be constructed in some other place. This was the statement given by one of the Congress corporator few hours back. So this is what is happening in the state of Telangana.
Mane, I have just last 1 minute left. Let me bring you in on this, because your party leader KCR also became a target of this north-south and divisive rhetoric from the Congress leaders. Revant Reddy had said that he has got Bihar's DNA and Telangana DNA superior. What kind of politics is this? I'm pretty sure that this is not a thoughtless statement that was made by Mallu Ravi. He's an MP. He's not some small-time leader. What is it that the Congress is trying to exploit politically by peddling this narrative?
The principal fundamental point, Priyaji, of Congress is divide and rule. And when they are in desperation, that is what they will use now. See, now they are talking about committees and all this damage control statements. But don't you know that they are already late? Supreme Court itself has asked a report. What will this committee or coercive or frustration? I'll tell you, Priyaji, I am personally a victim now for running a social media campaign, which friends like Shravan or many students, which they've been posting and which we have been amplifying. For that, I have been slapped with 4 cases by the same Telangana police currently. 4 cases on me alone for this campaign, particularly of University of Hyderabad. And let me tell you, as an opposition party, as BRS, till now not a single leader of ours has gone to the campus there. All we are doing is supporting them through media, social media. But for that also, they are, blaming it, trying to make it political.
Okay.
But
last 10 seconds left. Last word to you, Mr. Abbas. Now, if the committee has been formed, there are reconciliatory notes being struck, then why these cases against students?
Firstly, I'm glad that on your show, Priyaji, my friend Krishan Garu has admitted that yes, we are supporting them, if not on ground, but social media. Very good, sir. This is a kind admission of yours, and that is what the Congress party, Revant Reddy Garu,
but what's wrong with that?
How
the court is also supporting
is behind these political protests. Student protesting, no problem, but with a politically activated and motivated party like a BRS is not going to help. But Priyaji, I will make a larger point here. I completely agree with you and my respective panelists that there needs to be a reform, there needs to be an issue, there needs to be a resolvement of the same with the judges' court's orders, and the Telangana Congress government along with their opposition needs to come through. But we need to understand that these forests are indeed very important, sacrosanct. There are no two ways about it.
We really wish that this importance of the sanctimony of these forests had been understood just about 10 days ago. We wouldn't be debating this issue in the studios right now. But thank you, gentlemen. I've completely run out of time. Time for us to take a very quick break.